If you're running a bookkeeping business, you know the daily grind is, well, it's a grind, right? Managing all those expenses, trying to keep an eye on cash flow, it can feel like a never-ending headache. Today, we're going to look at a really powerful AI-driven solution that's designed to take that headache away and give you a streamlined, automated process. It's all about getting back control and, some peace of mind.
So, does this question hit a little too close to home? Yeah, I thought so. You are definitely not alone. That constant struggle to track and categorize and reconcile every single little expense, it's one of the biggest pain points in the whole industry. It can really feel like you're just trying to keep your head above water.
So let's just call it what it is, the bookkeeper's daily headache. And it's not just one thing, is it? It's this constant juggle of all these competing demands that just creates this high-pressure situation day in and day out.
Okay, first, there's that intense pressure to be perfect. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Every single record has to be absolutely meticulous. There is zero room for error, and that constant demand for perfect accuracy, it just puts a huge mental load on you. And then there's the time. The sheer amount of time that just seems to vanish. All that manual data entry, chasing down receipts, cross-referencing statements. These are the repetitive tasks that just eat up hours of your day. Hours you could be spending, actually growing your business.
And this is a big one. When you're so bogged down in all that manual work, it is almost impossible to get a true, up-to-the-minute picture of what's happening with cash flow. You're always looking in the rearview mirror, which makes being proactive with your decisions really, really difficult.
So all of this, it all adds up to this persistent, nagging anxiety. That fear that one small manual error, a missed payment or one miscategorized expense, could lead to some serious financial consequences for you or your client. That worry is always there in the back of your mind.
And look, that daily stress isn't just a feeling. It actually translates into very real business risks that can seriously impact your bottom line and, maybe just as importantly, your reputation. The contrast here is just stark. I mean, look at this. On the left, the old manual way is basically a recipe for disaster. You've got a high risk of missed payments, forecasts that are all over the place, and strained client relationships. But look at the right. The automated way completely flips the script. Those risks, they become strengths. You get timely payments, real-time visibility, and you build stronger client trust. The difference is truly night and day.
Okay, so how do we get from that super risky manual path over to the secure automated one? Well, the solution here isn't just about buying some new software. It's better to think of it as hiring a brand new digital team that works for you 24/7.
Let me introduce you to your automation trio. First up, you've got Notion. Think of Notion as your central dashboard, the organized manager that keeps everything all in one place. Then you have Make.com. That's your automation hub. It's like a diligent runner, connecting all your different apps and moving data around automatically. And finally, ChatGPT. This is your brilliant AI assistant, ready to analyze all that data and give you insights in an instant.
All right, so you've met the team. But how do they actually work together? Well, it's a surprisingly simple process, and it creates this totally seamless workflow for all your financial data. It really just breaks down into 3 key steps. First is capture. Make.com automatically goes out and pulls in all that raw data from your bank feeds, your emails, your invoicing tools, no more manual entry. Second, organize. All of that data is instantly sent and structured perfectly inside your Notion dashboard. And third, analyze. This is where ChatGPT steps in to review the data, flag anything that looks a little unusual, and even generate daily summaries for you. Let's make this even more real. Automation basically works on these simple if this, then that rules. It's super straightforward. For example, you can set a rule that says, if a new receipt shows up in your email, then automatically add it as an expense in Notion. Or, if a bill is due tomorrow, then send a reminder. If your cash reserves dip below a certain point, then trigger an immediate alert. See, it's all about being proactive, not reactive.
So here's the crucial point. Putting a system like this in place isn't just a minor upgrade, it's a total transformation. It literally takes you from a state of constant financial chaos to one of complete control. This quote just sums it up perfectly. You move from reactive troubleshooting, constantly putting out fires, to proactive financial leadership. You're suddenly equipped with the information and the time to become a real strategic partner for your clients. And the benefits here are so concrete and powerful. You get real-time clarity on your cash position. The risk of manual error, it's drastically reduced. You get proactive alerts before problems can even happen. And maybe most importantly, you reclaim your time so you can focus on high-value stuff like strategy and growth. Now, all this might sound great, but you're probably thinking, okay, but where do I even start? Well, the good news is you don't have to do it all at once. You can start seeing results with just a few simple, actionable steps. Let's walk through a quick win checklist.
Here is exactly how you can start, like today. Step 1, centralize. Set up a simple finance dashboard in Notion. Step 2, connect. Use make.com to connect your bank feeds directly to that Notion dashboard. Step 3, automate. Start by creating just a few simple rules, like auto-categorizing transactions from your biggest vendors. And finally, step 4, alert. Set up those super important notifications for upcoming bills and low balances. I'm telling you, these 4 steps alone will make a massive difference.
And that brings us to our final thought. Once that daily grind of manual expense tracking is handled by your new digital team, you're left with your most valuable asset, your time. So the real question isn't about the technology. It's about what you will choose to build and create and achieve with all of that time you get back.